the Friday edition. Away we go on Mr. Relevant. I'm Alex Strouf hanging out with you from the Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's our studio. At the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee, Joshy DiMaggio, as always, along for the ride. Producer Tiny Hands Hunter Vaughn back at the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Good to have the boys on board. Part-time Will Summers is here, too. Maybe we'll hear from him a bit later. Jam-packed Super Bowl preview show for you today. Super Bowl champion Chris Canty will join us from ESPN Radios on UnSportsmanLike down on Radio Row in New Orleans. Three-time Super Bowl champion, should have been Super Bowl MVP. And former Wisconsin running back James White will join us as we get ready for Sunday's big game between the Chiefs and the Eagles. But before we get to that, we've got to get through some Packers notes. We'll preview the Super Bowl a little bit between those two guys. And, of course, we'll play a little what we learned at the end of the game. But I can't start the show there. I just can't, in good faith, start the show there. If you watch us on the video stream, you obviously see on the right side of the screen our rundown, right? Like, we've got a couple notes, a couple words that explains the direction the show is headed. If you're listening on the audio side, you've never seen the video stream before, first off, I encourage you, head to ESPN Milwaukee or ESPN Madison on YouTube, and you can check us out there. But the very first note I have on the rundown today is Josh's dog. Hunter, any guesses as to what that could be about?
I thought it was Josh Jacobs talking about Devontae Adams being his dog and being a guy that he wants, but your reaction when I asked you about that tells me otherwise. So, Josh, did you get a dog?
Oh, so you thought I was referring to Josh Jacobs, not Josh DiMaggio.
Correct. Yes.
Yes. Now, to answer your question, Josh has had a dog. His name is Russ. He's a golden retriever, right?
Correct. Field golden.
Very cute dog. Very energetic dog. Joshy, rumor has it your dog got his cojones chopped off yesterday.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, my boy, about 14 months, give or take, right now, went under the knife yesterday. He went into the surgery.
My boy went under the knife.
Went into surgery. He had to be there around 7:30 in the morning. First, just not kind of where this is going to go, but I got a little, like, parent anxiety.
Oh.
Because they're like, yeah, he's going into surgery, and we didn't hear about it for 4 more hours.
Wait, so you didn't know until, like, noon?
Yeah, that, like, everything was okay. I figured it would be, like, it's a pretty common thing these people are doing. I wasn't particularly worried,
right.
But when they update you, like, yep, he's going into surgery, and then 4 hours surpasses, you're like, well, it can't take that long, can it? But, yeah, everything went fine. My boy was the first one released.
My boy.
Because when they do these surgeries, they do a whole bunch of them in a row, just kind of motor through them. There's different locations where this surgery team goes to.
Sure.
Mine was the first one out.
Snip, right in a row.
Yeah, you got it, pal. You nailed it, Hunter.
Mine was the first one out, and when they called us, the vet said, and I quote, yeah, he should be good to be picked up. It seems like he didn't even go through surgery today. And I said, well, that's my dog. Yeah, that's the one. So we went there, picked him up. He was still a little stoned because they're not supposed to get out till 4 or 5. I think the ketamine probably still had an effect on him because when we were at home, he would be laying down and then just get up and look at a corner of the room bug-eyed. And when you get a dog that goes through one of these surgeries, because where it's located, you need to keep them from jumping, keep them from running, stretching, things that will, possibly irritate the incision they have on their stomach. Well, my dog is none of those dogs. My dog, within the first couple hours of being home, jumped from the floor to the back of the couch. He started getting the zoomies when I took him out to go pee. He jumped onto the bed. And mind you, I'm pretty much 24/7 supervision, because he's on surgery. I thought, he's going to be in pain.